Kurt Russell,
Picture a boy, barely 6, standing under the blinding glare of studio lights, his small hands clutching a script he can barely read. The world outside plays in the golden haze of childhood. But for Kurt Russell, that world is a distant dream, stolen by the relentless hum of fame's machinery. Those lights don't just illuminate, they burn, searing away innocence, demanding a soul in exchange for glory. Yet, from that crucible of sacrifice, a warrior emerged, one who would not just survive Hollywood's inferno, but bend its flames to forge an empire of love, grit, and timeless legacy. This is the story of Kurt Russell, not just a star, but a man who turned every scar into a sunrise, every silence into a symphony that brings his family to tears and inspires us all to endure. In the unforgiving expanse of Hollywood, where stars flare briefly before fading into dusk, one man stands resolute against time's erosion. Kurt Russell, the unyielding heartbeat of American cinema, the quiet titan who molded discipline into an unbreakable shield and silence into an eternal echo. For over 6 decades, he hasn't merely played heroes. He has lived their essence, breathing soul into characters that mirror his own indomitable spirit. From the wide-eyed prodigy, cradled in Walt Disney's visionary embrace, to the rugged maverick who redefined courage on the silver screen, Russell emerges as a living monument to the pioneer ethos. Forged in adversity's fire, steadfast through life's storms, loyal amid chaos's roar, he transformed every stumble into stepping stones, every heartbreak into heirlooms of wisdom. Behind those piercing, steel-blue eyes lies the soul of a fighter, one who has fallen into the abyss, clawed back with bloodied hands, and risen taller, stronger, wiser. He is proof that true greatness whispers rather than shouts. It endures, a quiet flame warming generations. This is no mere tale of accolades and applause. It's a poignant tapestry woven with sacrifice, love, and loss. A narrative that evokes tears not from sorrow alone, but from the profound beauty of a life fully lived. As we journey through Kurt Russell's saga in 2025, prepare to feel the weight of his triumphs, the sting of his trials, and the warmth of a legacy that transcends time. His fortune, an awe-inspiring empire sculpted from grit and grace, is estimated at $100 to $110 million, with combined assets alongside his lifelong partner Goldie Hawn soaring beyond $200 million. This isn't wealth born of fleeting fame or superficial glamour. It's a kingdom built on vision, resilience, and unwavering purpose. From the majestic Rogers Mountain Ranch in Colorado, a 10,000-square-foot timber lodge crafted in the late 1990s, rising like a sacred shrine amid the whispering Rockies, to their sun-drenched Pacific Palisades sanctuary in Los Angeles, gazing upon the eternal Pacific's golden hues. These aren't mere properties. They are sanctuaries of the soul, infused with the scent of cedar, the resonance of family laughter, and the glow of hearth fires that banish Hollywood's shadows. Their portfolio extends further, a sprawling vineyard in Santa Barbara County, where Kurt channels his meticulous craftsmanship into Gogi wines, producing acclaimed Pinot Noirs that reflect his passion. A cozy snowmass village retreat in Colorado for family ski trips and quiet reflection. A Manhattan apartment for East Coast escapes. A Brentwood estate blending modern luxury with rustic charm. And a Palm Desert getaway offering desert serenity. Each home tells a story, not of opulence, but of earned peace. The Rogers Ranch, once a haven for Princess Diana and her sons in the 1990s, where they sipped tea with Goldie while Kurt tended horses, appreciated nearly tenfold before its sale, fetching millions reinvested wisely. The Pacific Palisades home, purchased in 2004 for $4.1 million, has quintupled in value, now a 6,300-square-foot oasis with French doors opening to eucalyptus-filled courtyards, a turquoise pool, and the rhythmic hush of ocean waves. No gilded gates or marble thrones, just havens carved by hands that built empires from nothing. Every beam, every acre, every sunrise over snow-dusted peaks or crashing surf speaks of a man who mastered fame, fortune, and fate, forging a legacy that defies mortal bounds. Yet, beneath this glittering facade lies a raw, emotional core. This isn't about money. It's about the blood, sweat, and silent tears paid to earn it. Behind the composed legend was a man who bled invisibly for every role, trudging barefoot across life's jagged remnants, both on-screen and off. Successes arrived swaddled in sacrifice. Triumphs cast long shadows of cost. Amid the thunderous roar of applause lurked nights of aching solitude, where he heard his own heart thundering beneath fame's cacophony. As time gentles its pace in 2025, and the world reflects on his creations, the films that stirred souls, the family that anchors him, the quiet empire of devotion, one feels a deep, resonant ache for the battles he fought in hushed isolation. If Kurt Russell has ever ignited in you a belief in unyielding strength, in loyalty that defies storms, in love that endures like ancient oaks, pause here. Offer a silent tribute, a heart, a nod, to the man who alchemized wounds into wonders and silences into symphonies of legacy. It's heartbreaking how destiny can plunder a childhood for glory's sake. For Kurt Russell, that plunder began under spotlights burning brighter than the sun, refusing to dim even in dreams. Born on March 17, 1951, in Springfield, Massachusetts, he entered the world as the only son among three sisters, Jill, Jody, and Jamie. His father, Bing Russell, a man of ironclad discipline and quiet charisma, was a familiar face in westerns like Bonanza, and a former professional baseball player who owned the independent Portland Mavericks, a defiant venture immortalized in the 2014 documentary The Battered Bastards of Baseball. Narrated by Kurt with pride and nostalgia, his mother, Louise Julia Crone, was a dancer radiating grace, her steps a counterpoint to Bing's stoic stride. They raised their brood not in gilded luxury, but in perpetual motion. Rehearsals stretching into dawn, auditions in dingy rooms, road trips across dusty highways, film sets buzzing with chaos. Poverty wasn't their foe. It was uncertainty, fame a tantalizing whisper, never a solid grasp. At 6, the family uprooted everything, packing dreams into a weathered car for the trek to California. Thousand Oaks became their anchor, where young Kurt, with his father's piercing eyes and mother's poise, learned life's first brutal lesson: work before wonder. While peers scraped knees in carefree play, Kurt memorized lines under scorching studio lamps, his small frame dwarfed by towering sets. Bing instilled manhood early, a firm handshake, punctuality, stoicism. "My dad taught me discipline," Kurt would reflect, voice tinged with reverence and regret. "But he never handed me comfort. Desires required merit, blood, sweat, the whole 9 yards." These lessons became his scaffolding, the hidden toll of his fleeting childhood. By 1962, at 11, Kurt was a seasoned professional. Debuting in It Happened at the World's Fair, he starred in The Travels of Jamie McPheeters, C3, C4, and worked alongside Bing. Walt Disney spotted his rare composure and signed him as the studio's final contract actor before Disney's 1966 passing, a coup heavy with burden. The boy dreaming of diamond glory now chased scripts. "Disney gave me everything," he'd admit, melancholy seeping through. "But it planted fear. No one would see the real me." Baseball was his rebellion, a diamond beyond cameras. Post-shoots, He'd run till dusk. Bats crack a symphony of freedom. His skills earned a minor league contract post-high school. But fate, indifferent scribe, had inked his path. Adoration swelled. World shrank. He mourned normalcy, scraped knees, lazy summers. America's golden boy, yet unclaimed. Cheers deafening, silence louder. Hollow hum in quiet dinners, echoing the chasm between self and idol. In 1969, at 18, with Vietnam's draft looming, Kurt joined the California Air National Guard's 146th Tactical Airlift Wing, craving real grit. Playing on their undefeated baseball team, he found brotherhood. I was a minor part, he'd say humbly, but I served. Years grounded him. Stand tall, work harder, swallow pride. Each vigil, patience lesson, fortified his future fortune. Legacy rooted in toil, not luck. He lost childhood to ambition's clamor, unearthed strength for immortality. Lights that stole youth demanded his soul, and from that inferno he rose, phoenix-like. The 1970s dawned. Kurt shed Disney's halo, adrift in Hollywood's shifting sands, a town forgetting faster than forgiving. Cultural tides turned, heroes scarred, stories dark. Applause faded to oppressive hush. Casting directors saw the wholesome computer wore tennis shoes kid. Too clean for anti-heroes. His asset, a cage. Barely 20, fate struck. Baseball, his sanctuary, beckoned. Signing with the California Angels minors in 1971, he played for Bend Rainbows, Walla Walla Islanders, El Paso Sun Kings, 1973, glove a talisman. Real, he'd recall, eyes distant, until a swing, shoulder pop, agony, torn rotator cuff. Career over, blockers flicker, alone, sweat crusted, air thick with defeat. Mitt a relic. Not ruin, but purpose's theft crushed him. He could have faded. But Bing's son, stubborn, disciplined, heard, no surrender, reconstruct. Pivoted to lights, his terms. Early 70s gauntlet. Too young for gravitas, too pristine for edge. TV cameos, forgotten westerns, unsold pilots. Studios ignored. Not starving, fading, Hollywood's crueler death. Nights in modest apartments, trophies, scripts as ghosts. Fridges hum. Baseball's end didn't enrage, he admitted. Disoriented. Lost, you walk toward light. He walked, studying craft beyond fame, thriving sans applause, acting sans artifice. Survival. Metamorphosis. 1979 Lifeline, Carpenter's Elvis. Madness, resurrection. Kurt ignited, channeling Elvis's isolation. Adoration's burden. Raw, magnificent. Critics stunned, Emmy nod. True win. World saw man beyond myth. From diamond dust to lens blaze, reborn. Shed youth, dreams, direction. Retained will. Ascended via perseverance. Hollywood beheld. Flesh, silence, steel. Nothing to prove, worlds to conquer. Fame incinerates. Kurt endured its blaze. Public seeing charisma. Unseen war for respect. Escape from New York, 1981. Snake Plissken. Redefining heroism. Behind swagger. Evading Disney's shadow. Post-mouse, confusion. Too pure, too grown. Decade of sparse calls. Silence sowed. Rebuild identity. Investment, self. At 30, unstoppable. 40, unbreakable. 50, timeless. 1982, backlash. The Thing, bold, became nadir. Critics decried. Studio lost $20 million. Premier's hasty exit. Burnt popcorn. Name vanishing. Retreated to reconstruct. Noise stops, you question, he'd say. Time vindicated. Flops turned cults. Streaming 1 million +6 yearly residuals. Rejection, reward. Faith waned, toiled till recall. 90s proving ground. Backdraft, 1991. Tombstone Earp's Valor. Uncredited directing. Stargate, 1994. Executive Decision, 1996. 15-Hour Days. Dawn rewrites. Shoulder screaming. Tombstone trailer sleeps. Silent Meals. Cohesion, sans credit. Effortless on film. Crew knew otherwise. Victory via nerve. Pinnacle sans Oscar. Louder peers crowned. He unrevered. Ache. Spotlight's edge. Recognition fades. Work endures. Peak earnings. $10-15 million film. Stamina's wage. 1998. Worked till voice foreign. 2000s. Capes era. Grounded to classic. Fees dipped. Scripts slowed. Success. Self-post end. Built quietly. The Hateful Eight. 2015. Guardians of the Galaxy, Volern 2, 2017. Christmas Chronicles. Dada Doctrine, Discipline over Desire. Transmuted pain to permanence, gave all, built eternity. Life tests via fame, fortune, heart. Kurt met Season Hubley on Elvis, 1979. Young, hopeful, romance, post-cut. Married, Boston-born 1980. World-kind, coffee, laughter, scripts amid toys. Aging together vision. Success intruded. Kurt's soar, seasons dwindle. Schedules gapped hearts. Love enough till work extracts. Whispers unanswered. 19 Toits. 1983. Divorce, calm, Goldie Hawn, pre-1983. Both scarred. Goldie, dual wounds, raising Kate, 1979. Oliver, 1976. Kurt, marriage echo, weekend sun. Swing shift, 1984. Air still, quip, her laugh wall-breaking. Danced dawn. Bond deeds, Java, chaos, laughter. Joined Reno, paint, sun-birthed peace. Never replaced, showed up. Real love, Kate. Wyatt, born 1986. Doubt-filled joy. Family by choice. Sans vows. Paper won't bind. Love does. Decades proved. Coached leagues. She meditated. Stability rarer than fame. 80s-90s. Fees 2 millimeters to 15 millimeters. Goldie's ventures millions. Invested endurance. Ranches appreciated. Flops stream millions residuals. Partnership, patience, refusal waste. Strongholds crack. 90s gossip. Clashes. Optimism versus steel. Silences. Regrets. Imperfect. Persistent. Retreat. He mended fence. Hard stays worthwhile. Rumors disproved presence. Argue. Laugh more. Escapes. Rogers. Pine whispers. 2017 Walk, Adjacent Stars, Quiet Triumph. Unimaginable Sans You. Sans Rings, Presence. 200 Medi Plus, Byproduct. Homes, Earned Affection Monuments. Bricks, Promises. Story Human. Loyalty Outlives. Families Whole. Daily Choices. Known Heartbreak, Aging, Illness. Sustained via Grief. Wins, Echo. Monument, Laughter Mornings. Testament, Ancient Wealth. Kindness, Bravery, Post-Applause. Time Claims All. 2003. Bing Gone, Cancer's Theft. Compass Lost. Ranch, Stables, Memory Blend. Fall, Rise. Morning Labor. Fences, Cabin. Goldie, Porch Whispers. Shaped. Blueprint, My Build. 2018. Louise danced away, post-century. Humbled serenity gift. More home, cherishing instance. Loss recurrent. Directors retired. Friends, Swayze. Williams early. Fragility, Carpenter hushed. Goodbyes as medals. Grief, life's fee. Channeled, dinners, grandkids. Kate's Rider, Bingham, Ronnie. Oliver's Wilder, Bodie. Rio, Wyatt's Buddy, Boone, Drives. Homes, Memory Sanctums, Endures Defined, Love Outlives, Time assays flesh. 2021, hip surgery worn by stunts. Hospital, war returnee. Goldie steady. Maintenance, quipped. Recovery, life's rhythm. Rumors, necrotizing. Silent. Battle Sun audience, ranch refuge. Time silvered, fortified inner. Less movies, more gratitude. Collaborate time. 74, slower, certain. Rides, meditates. Grace as grit, inner home. Earned life at 74, thrives in afterglow. Colorado dawns, coffee, silver tresses. Not prove, all recollect. Empire formidable. 100, 120 meters, 200 millimeters plus joint. Warm sans vanity. Ex Rogers, pine nestled shrine. Pacific sun serenity. Kate Oliver, Kurt Pa. Wyatt, screen path. Dinner's midnight. Balance 2025. Kate Pioneer Award. Thanks, Mom Pa. Goldie's Mind Up 20th Gala. Kurt's support. Raised 1.3 matters mental health. Legacy multiplies. Investments. Cars restored. Pilot charity. Wings of hope. Women's cancer events. Mind Up. 6M students. 26 countries. Serve Sans Spotlight. 70-plus films. Scandal-free. Today coasts peaks. Dawn's gratitude. Tea, coffee, walks. Grandkids echo. Journal gazes. Peace. Beneath noise. As the sun dips below the Rockies, painting the sky with hues of gold and farewell, Kurt Russell sits quietly, a cup of coffee cooling in his weathered hands. The world may remember him as Snake Plissken, Wyatt Earp, or Santa Claus, but to those who know him best, his family, his heart, he is simply the man who stayed, who loved, who built a life that outshines any spotlight. His story isn't just a Hollywood legend, it's a beacon for us all. If his journey of turning pain into purpose, loss into love, and silence into strength has stirred your soul, don't let it fade. Subscribe to this channel to keep these stories of courage and heart alive, and share this tale to honor the man who taught us that true wealth lies in endurance, forgiveness, and love that time cannot steal. Leave a heart, a word, a silent vow to carry forward his lesson. Live boldly, love deeply, and leave behind a story that brings tears of pride to those you hold dear. May your days be filled with the peace he earned, the laughter he cherished, and the legacy that will echo long after the stars go dark.
Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more dives into Hollywood's hidden history.